Good morning, adventure travelers, and it's a wrap from Iraq. Okay, we've got 3 hours to the Turkish border. Should be pretty plain sailing, even though Google Maps isn't the most usable in this country. So let's get to the border and get to Turkey. Okay, trendsetters, we're about halfway to the border. Not too much interesting to show you, just a bit of green plains, just highway travelling. The first bit of the highway was quite good, roads degraded a little bit, but anywho, probably won't be anything exciting between here and the border. Here's a nice little bit of greenery for you, and I will see you at the border. Okay. The Iraqi Kurdish Iraqi side wasn't without dramas. There was a few running around, but here we are at the Turkey border. Just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse before I go through another set of painful checks, and hopefully I'll be out in, you guessed it, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And we made it through. What a kerfuffle. Oh my god, it was a bloody drama. More disorganisation than anything else. But anyway, I've got no idea where I'm staying, and I've only got a vague idea where I'm going. So let's get on the road. It's 4 o'clock and the sun's going down. Alright, I've just cleared the Turkish border, pulled over on the side of the road to check the maps, and there's some pretty awesome mountains over there. Wow. And I think that's where I'm heading, but I don't really know. So I just follow the blue line, and hopefully I won't get lost. Welcome to Turkey. It's pretty flat, it's pretty green, and it's pretty mountainous over there. Those are some pretty good looking mountains. Anyway, 1 hour to destination, and I'll have to figure out where I'm staying once I get there. Stay tuned. And we are in the mountains of Turkey. Look at that. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, I still don't know where I'm going, well, where I'm staying, but I'm pretty happy to be riding through the mountains. Google says I'm 26 minutes away from a town called Şırnak or something along those lines. So we'll pull up to the bumper, baby. Hopefully I can get my Turkish SIM card going. We can find somewhere for a good night's rest. Stay tuned. I do love me a good tunnel. Not very long, but good enough. Yee-hoo! I see the light. And here we are, the town on the hill, Şırnak. I hope I can find somewhere cheap and cheerful. Alrighty, I have made it to Şırnak, and it really is a town on the side of the hill. So I just kept going up and up, couldn't see any hotels around. Well, I saw one, but it looked a bit too flash. It's probably one of the ones I saw on Google. So I pulled into a petrol station, and using Google Translate, I asked the guy if there was any cheap hotels around the place. And he said that it's, for some reason or another, it's quite expensive here. And he said, oh, you can stay at the mosque. And I couldn't see any mosque around. Anyway, you can see that little doorway. Oh no, that's the women's toilet. That little doorway in behind me, it's a tiny little prayer room, windowless room, but it's got a light and it's got a door, so there'll be no wild dogs stealing my boots. You know I can't turn down a freebie. Let's go have a look at it. So it's pretty manky. It's a bit more like a cell than a room, but I'll get the blow-up mattress and the sleeping bag out, and hey, why not? The cheapest hotel I could find was $160, and that's over triple the budget. It's even more than I spent in Yanbu in Saudi Arabia. And the cherry on top is the lovely young guy who's running the petrol station. He said he's cooking, he's breaking his fast, I don't know, in the next hour or two, and he's cooking, and he invited me for a meal. So, not a bad first day in Turkey. There's the valley down there, you can't see, it's obscured by the apartment building. There's the petrol station. We've got a digger for good measure and a truck parked up. So you can see the bike undercover in the back there, and there's some more mountains and beyond. The good thing about staying at places like this is you don't want to hang around in the morning, so I'll be getting an early start tomorrow. What's up, adventure travellers? Well, what a shit show start to the day. Had a terrible sleep. I think I'm going to have to skip those freebies. They're not all that they're cracked up to be. Anyway, the bad news for the day is Google Maps has stopped working completely. Not partially stopped working like it was in Iraq, but completely stopped working. So, I do have a Turkish SIM card, but that means every time I take a turn and I'm unsure, then I've got to pull over the side of the road, get my phone out, check I'm going in the right direction. As you can see, I'm on the B roads at the top of a mountain range, and it's pretty awesome. I'm heading to a place called Van, and it's on a lake, which is surprisingly called Lake Van, and I'll probably pitch up there for 2 or 3 nights and then make my way to Sanfulia or something like that to meet the lads. And here we go. We just got some sheep to make the morning interesting. Oh, and here we got a big couple of dogs. Alright, they're not interested in me. Anyway, I'll sign out for now and talk to you soon. Okay, we're still going up, up, up. We've gone down a little bit. We've got this crazy red soil, and then we've got, whoa, look at those mountains over there. I've got to be careful where I point the camera because the roads are narrow and not the best quality, so I don't want to go flying off the edge, but look at those. And as you can see over there, there's some snow in the crevices. It's a wee bit chilly. I got my thermals on, but it's not that cold. And the good news, Google Maps is back. Woo! Just gives you that extra bit of confidence when you know you're not riding in the completely opposite direction that you should be. And there's some more mountains around the curve. Alright, I will talk to you soon. Bloody hell, I didn't sign up for this. Snow! Some guy in the truck yelling out, oh my goodness. Luckily it's not too chilly, but I still have a couple of hours to go. And I know it's going to be 4 degrees overnight there. So, luckily I'm staying in a hotel and not a petrol station. But look at that. And a little bit of snow is not a bad thing. A lot is a different story. Let's go. And here we are, Lake Van. We're still an hour and a half away from the township, but the water is here. We've got water there and snow there. Beautiful. Just stopped to change some GoPro batteries and couldn't resist doing a panorama. The mountains, the highway, the lake. Look at that. And the beast, still going strong. And there's another big bruiser up ahead of us. There's the lake over there. And we are about 45 minutes away. Not far to go now. Oh dear, look at this street, and there's my hotel, the Royal Milano. Ah, shit, I think I've cocked up. No parking. Far out. Where am I going to put the bike? Hotel itself looks alright from the outside. Parking for the bike's problematic. Alrighty, we've seemed to have solved the parking problem, and the manager has very kindly let me park the bike inside the hotel. Here's the entrance over there, and there is the bike tucked under the stairs. Problem solved. Well, it hasn't turned out to be so bad after all. The room is quite nice, apart from the fact I can't get that light to work, and the air conditioning doesn't work. It's cool outside, but it's quite warm in here. When I called the front desk downstairs to tell them that the air conditioning wasn't working, she gave me the Wi-Fi password. So there's a little bit lost in translation. Anyway, it's a nice big room, 2 large single beds, which is fine by me. The bathroom's pretty good, so we just got to sort out that air conditioning. Alright, it's around about the middle of the day, and I've just come for a bit of a look-see around the place, and everything is shut. It's Sunday, which is the first day of the week in the Muslim world, and it also might be the end of Ramadan, but as you can see behind me, everything's shuttered up. There's a few people around on the streets, but it's pretty barren. There's lots of hotels around, but I haven't seen any other foreigners in the couple of days I've been here. So it's obviously set up for domestic tourism, but most international tourists don't make it this far. I've walked down to the main roundabout. There's a bit of a feature in the middle there. Doesn't help that it's overcast. It's a little park. Here's the coffee shop that I'm going to. Anyway, it's good to be out of the hotel, because I was indoors all day yesterday doing video editing, and back on the road tomorrow. So sorry there's not much to show you from van, but it is what it is. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel, please share it with family and friends. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, travel safe, and see you on the road.